Welcome into Chapter 5, The First and Last War. A little bit warrior title indeed. The same as also this Vita here, who seemingly don't like when people are happy. In the Chapter 4 we have figured out or like saw a simulation, reality, however you may call it, on Mars, in Oceania, and everyone was pretty happy and day-to-day life. But then she had to go and make an invasion on Oceania. So let's see what it is all about in Chapter 5. And maybe we will find out something new about Vita. Do you know?
这个世界比你我想象之中还要广阔许多许多。
This world is far more expansive than what you and I might imagine it to be.
只不过是因为缺乏手段驶向深空的尽头，才会让被囿于井底的智慧生命误以为自己抬头仰望的便是整个天空。
But the intelligent beings confined to their small corners of existence for lack of means to journey to the end of space, mistake the patch of sky above them for the entire universe.
围绕着名为太阳的单一恒星，各个天体发展出了不同的文明族群，飞上天空，没入星海，却终究无法突破恒星系统的边界。
Different civilizations emerge on various planets, orbiting the single star called the Sun. Yet, despite their ventures into the sky and the sea of stars, those beings remain unable to break through the boundaries of their star system.
而在以人之力注定无法跨越的星间绝壁之外，那些概念的化身之名早已响彻寰宇。
Meanwhile, beyond the precipice between star systems, insurmountable by human effort, the names of those concepts, embodiments, have already resounded throughout the universe.
凡人赞颂他的名，亲吻他的迹，跟随他的路，渴求他的赐，以他的伟力，使智慧生命得以穿越星际，于广袤的星海间践行各自的征途。
Mortals worship their name, kiss their traces, follow their path, and pray for their blessings. It is their power that has enabled intelligent beings to traverse star systems and embark on countless adventures in the boundless sea of stars. Okay, I'm just guessing here this is all introduction to Star Rail. Because like names, traces, paths, blessings, all Star Rail stuff.
当伟大的存在终于朝太阳的子民投下跨越时间与空间的一瞥。
And I think this is Eon. This should be Eon. The same as we had in Elysia Realm. Ego was coded here. When the great beings finally cast their gaze, transcending time and space upon the children of the sun.
你会给出怎样的回答呢？
What would be your answer?
这可真是令人期待呀！
I'm dying to hear it.
怎么样？这一段作为开场白是不是很棒？我想了好久呢。
What do you think? Isn't that an amazing opening? I put a lot of thoughts into it. That's indeed an amazing opening, to be honest.
既帅气又深沉，能让人一下子对我这个神秘的坏女人产生莫大的兴趣。
It's cool and deep, and it instantly piques people's interest in me. Femme fatale. Yeah, by the way, this femme fatale, this is definitely suits Vita very much. You can Google what this means. I don't know.
什么？女人？ 哎呀，你可真是不留情面。不过，你的这一点我也很喜欢哦。
What? You think I'm speaking in riddles? Come on, don't be so harsh. But I have to admit, I don't mind it about you.
好，好，好，别催了。
Oh my god, she's...
人家可是很努力了呀。
Alright, alright, stop pushing me. I'm already doing my best. Oh my god, look at this expression.
要知道，想要在一个对我重点防备的系统里找到漏洞害入进去，可是相当不容易呢。
You know, it's not easy to find a loophole and hack into a system, specially set up to block me.
你说我自作自受？好吧，可能是有那么一点点。不过，有挑战性的难关更值得攻克，是不是？
Are you saying I brought this on myself? Well, maybe just a bit. But isn't it more satisfying to crackle a challenging obstacle?
好啦，再耐心点等一等我嘛。反正我们俩又不是这个故事的主角。
Come on, just hang on a bit longer. After all, neither of us is the protagonist of this story. Okay, she is not talking to us.
这场寻梦之旅的主人公，可是那个罪孽深重的孩子呢。
The hero of this journey of dreams is none other than that deeply troubled child, which is Dreamseeker. Okay, we are back with...
所以，有人能总结一下眼下的情况吗？
Okay, so in the end of chapter 4, there was like a disconnect, so I guess we got disconnected from this world, and I see Haley and Coralie, which were not even present in chapter 4. So, can anyone explain the situation to me?
我们进入系统后就来到了这里。根据简单的询问调查，可以确定，这里的确就是100年前大隐灾尚未发生的廊丘。
Well, we came here after entering the system. After some brief inquiries, we can be certain that this is Langqiu from 100 years ago, before the Great Shadow Calamity ever occurred.
不过在那之前还有点小问题要解决。我们应该是6个人一起进入的，但此处只有我们3个。至于德丽莎主教和尤兰戴尔老师，
But before that, there is an issue to resolve. All 6 of us came in together, but only the 3 of us are here. As for Overseer Teresa and Durandal Sensei, are they the part of the 6?
简单来说，就是跟我们走散了。
Simply put, we lost them.
在一个虚拟系统里也能走散？
Is it even possible in a virtual system?
我刚刚和尤兰戴尔一起到处打听了一下，发现我们俩身处的城市叫瑞木，和你们的不同，而且彼此往来还有点麻烦。
I just asked around with Durandal, and it turns out the city we are in is called Ruimu. It's different from yours, and it might be a bit tricky to travel between the 2 cities.
幸好两边看起来还算和平，就这样继续分头探索应该也没什么问题，也许还能找到汇合的办法。
Luckily, both cities seem to be at peace, so we could just continue our investigation separately. We might even find a way to meet up.
这真是不幸中的万幸。不过，为什么会变成这样？
That's an unfortunate stroke of luck, but how did things end up like this?
我还想问呢，哼，不如问问那个一脸信誓旦旦、打包票说没问题的女人，怎么样？
I was just about to ask the same thing. Why not ask that woman who was so confident and assure us there would be no problems?
哎呀，这就有点小尴尬了呢。
That's Vita. Well, you're making me embarrassed. So the other 3 are Vita, Teresa, and Durandal, actually.
且不提我们在登入的时候被丢到了不同的2个地方。维塔，你怎么没登进来？
Let's put aside the fact that we ended up in 2 different places for now. Vita, how come you didn't log in at all?
Vita， 你又在打什么主意？以为把我们困在这里，你就可以为所欲为了吗？
Vita, what are you up to this time? Do you think you can just do whatever you want, now that you have trapped us here? I think that's actually exactly what she thinks.
你们对我的误会未免也太深了吧？我在月球基地可是过着备受监视、没有自由的日子，想做点坏事都没机会呢。
I'm afraid there has been a terrible misunderstanding. I live under full-time surveillance at the moon base, with no freedom whatsoever. Not like I have ever had a chance to cook up anything.
我和17号确认过了，这家伙不是故意不登录，而是被系统拒绝了访问权限。
Bronya, okay. I checked with number 17. She didn't do it on purpose. The system denied her access.
看起来我似乎是被那位小家子气的神给记恨了，直接上了黑名单。唉，玩不起就不要玩嘛，好好的拉黑人干嘛？
It seems that the narrow-minded goddess has taken a grudge against me and put me on the blacklist. What's the point? She shouldn't have started the game if she can't handle losing it. And that goddess is... I don't know why, but Shimichu, the Dreamseeker right now, thinks it looks like hair. So, yeah. There's something going on here with our Dreamseeker and split personalities.
你在欧夏大搞破坏，还召唤出了那种巨大的机器人，准备把整个城市砸个稀烂。换谁也不会允许你再进来了吧？
It was you who wrought havoc in Osha and even summoned that giant robot to tear down the whole city. I doubt everyone would let you in again.
等等，什么？巨大机器人？你们先聊，我去翻一下刚才的影像资料。
Wait, what giant robot? Excuse me for a second, I need to go over the videos to get some inspiration.
说起来，怎么幽兰戴尔前辈一直不出声？
By the way, wait a minute. Welt is still on Earth, right? Speaking of which, why hasn't Durandal Senpai said anything?
他，出了一点点小状况，现在不太适合讲话。
She ran into a minor problem and can't really talk right now.
还有什么别的计划外的状况吗？不如一口气全讲了。
Any more unexpected problems? Might as well get them all out at once.
放心吧，眼下这状况和我们出发前计划的方案查重率0%，真是可喜可贺。
Nothing is as we expected. Hooray!
可能这就是计划赶不上变化吧。
Well, things don't always go as planned.
这可真是完全料想不到啊。
Yeah, I didn't see any of this coming. So are we 3 hours ago? Yes. I mean...
嗨，醒了？
Hi, finally awake.
怎么样？还认得出我吗？
You still recognize me?
不会吧？难道那家伙真的把你打傻了？我是 Vita， 你最贴心的朋友兼向导呀。
No way! Did that thing really knock you dumb? I'm Vita, your best friend forever and guide. Sure.
那
That's so cool.
你还记得都发生了什么吗？需要亲切的小 V 来帮你回忆一下吗？
Then, do you remember what happened? Or do you need my help to jog your memory? Okay, recall what happened.
真是个喜欢听故事的好孩子呢。该从哪里说起呢？不如从我们两个亲密无间的合作开始吧。
You're truly a story lover, aren't you? Where should I start? Maybe I should begin with our Trick as Thieves cooperation.
作为名为寻梦者的电子生命，你所在的终端位于一片荒凉的火星， 出于某种高位意志的指示，你不得不在系统里尝试对抗影灾，就像坠入永无休止的轮回。
So basically, she sums up everything here. You are an electronic life form known as Dreamseeker, and the terminal you are in is located on the desolated Mars, commanded by a higher will. You are destined to battle against shadow calamities in the system. It's like a never-ending samsara.
那时的你没有办法保存每一次轮回的记忆，在影灾里孤身奋战，处处碰壁。唉，真令人难过。他们就喜欢高高在上，指使代理人做这做那，自大狂妄又心胸狭窄。
Back then, you couldn't remain the memories of each samsara, so you fought alone in shadow calamities. Thwarted by one obstacle after another, it was really sad to watch. They enjoy commanding their representatives to do all the dirty work, so stuck up, arrogant and narrow-minded.
不过嘛，幸好你遇到了我 Vita， 作为你的专属系统操控员，你每次从轮回中醒来，都由我帮你恢复记忆。我们两个配合默契，坦诚相待，无话不说，是彼此最好的伙伴。
Fortunately, you have got me, Vita, your personal system operator. Every time you wake up from a samsara, I'm here to help you recover your memories. We are the perfect team, you and I. We share everything with each other.
你这是什么表情？别担心，你很快就能想起这些事实。说到哪里了？对，我们第3行星的朋友们该出场啦。他们最是热心，喜欢多管闲事。开个玩笑。
What's with that look on your face? Don't worry, you will remember everything soon enough. Where was I? Yes, it's time to introduce our friends from the third planet. They are very warm-hearted and always love to get involved in other people's business. Just kidding. God, she's so... Damn it, she speaks, I am so happy.
一天，来到火星的赫利亚和克拉利误触终端，偶然进入系统，与你一起组成对抗影灾小分队。你们3个在 Vita 姐姐的帮助下，克服了很多困难。
One day, Helia and Coralie from Mars accidentally activated the terminal, entered the system, and teamed up with you to form an anti-shadow calamity squad. With a bit of my assistance, the 3 of you managed to overcome numerous challenges.
这句话是不是不太准确？
I don't think that's an accurate description.
有吗？你一定也在困惑，为什么他们俩要把你的终端千里迢迢从火星带到月球基地，害得我也只好跟你一起搬家吧。
You don't? Oh, you must be wondering why they moved your terminal all the way from Mars to the moon base. Even I had to relocate with you.
当然是因为地球人认为影灾与中焉之律者 Kiana 陷入沉睡有关啦。每当系统中的影灾到达失控的节点，火星上就会发出与它沉睡时相同的信号，很奇妙吧？
The answer is simple. People on Earth believe that shadow calamities are connected to Kiana, the hedge of finality. Entering a state of slumber, whenever a shadow calamity within a system reaches a critical threshold, it emits a signal on Mars that matches the one detected during the slumber. Isn't that fascinating?
所以，影灾失控与他陷入沉睡存在联系吗？
So, is there actually a connection between the shadow calamity spiraling out of control and her falling asleep?
哎呀，我只是一个任劳任怨的操控员，怎么会知道这种事呢？不过别灰心，至少对你来说，解决影灾有助于你吸收数据，获得成长，探究火星的谜团哦。
Well, I'm just a hardworking operator, so I can't really answer that question. But chin up, my friend. For you, dealing with shadow calamities is a way to gather data, grow, and unravel the mysteries of Mars.
就像不久前你们所做到的一样，在那次轮回里，你的初始设定还是欧夏的工科学生，阴差阳错和伙伴们来到了遭受影中诅咒的廊丘。
It's just like what you did a while ago. In that samsara, you were an engineering student at Osha who, through a series of unexpected twists, found yourself in the shadow-cursed city of Langqiu with your friends.
恐惧产生影，而影吞噬人。为解决这无尽连锁的灾难，一位叫白吉的人试图用星之环汇聚影子，将其囚禁。这种夸张又冒险的做法，其实他才是反派吧。
Shadow born from fear, devouring living beings. To break this endless chain of calamities, a man named Baiji set out to capture and imprison the shadow using a device called the Astral Ring. Quite a perilous undertaking, don't you think? It almost makes you wonder if he was the true villain.
果然，在他尚未察觉时，影中意志就此诞育，星之环也不堪重负，列为7块。白吉将他们分给6位有天资的人，组成御影7术。
As you might expect, the Will of Shadow came into existence when he wasn't paying attention, and the Astral Ring, unable to handle the surge of power, shattered into 7 pieces. Baiji entrusted 6 of those pieces to gifted individuals and kept 1 for himself, thus forming the 7 Shus.
7术将影中诅咒关在廊丘后，或陷入沉睡，或命陨身故。唯有一名叫松雀的少女维护廊丘的丰衣，直至廊丘的大门再次打开，你们也误打误撞卷入其中。
After the 7 Shus sealed the curse and the shadow in Langqiu, some fell into slumber while others met their demise, leaving only a young girl named Songqiu to guard Langqiu's seal until its gate reopened. By pure chance, your group got swept up in the chaos.
为了让影不从廊丘外溢，你们唤醒术，想重演100年前的伟业。可惜影中意志已经膨胀，为了拯救廊丘，找出幕后之影，白吉利用你身上的书意，构建了一场预知梦。
To prevent the shadows from spreading beyond Langqiu, you awakened the Shus, hoping to replicate their achievements from 100 years ago. Unfortunately, the Will of Shadows had grown stronger. In a desperate attempt to save Langqiu and uncover the source of the calamities, Baiji exploited your unique abilities to create a prophetic dream.
他以你的梦境作为推演的沙盘，终于发现影中意志所在。瞧，无论是地球还是火星，你对大家都意义非凡呢。就像对解决影灾来说，松雀也是独一无二。
By using your dreams as a simulation tool, he was able to uncover the true identity of the Will of Shadows. See, whether on Mars or Earth, you have always played a key role in shaping everyone's destiny. You're truly unique, much like Songqiu was in resolving the shadow calamities.
本来只需要献祭松雀就能万事大吉，可他们呀，不像我这么顾全大局又果断坚决，偏要将影中意志重塑成型，用7术假身和星之环残片硬碰硬。
Alas, sacrificing Songqiu might have resolved all the issues, but the Shus were not like me. They couldn't see the bigger picture or make decisive choices. They were naive enough to leave the Will of Shadows manifest again, believing they could defeat it outright with their duplicates and astral ring fragments.
结果还不是徒劳一场。那个贪生怕死的小骗子松雀，只好在害怕和牺牲之间选择了害怕的牺牲。真可怜呀。
It was all for nothing. Songqiu, that cowardly little liar, had to choose fearfully sacrificing herself between fearing and sacrificing. It's pathetic.
不，那不是徒劳。 无论是树情愿放弃筹谋100年的心血，也不会向一个无辜之人下手，还是松雀他选择赴死拯救家乡，这都是狼丘人守护故土的意义所在。
No, it wasn't for nothing. Whether the Shus willingly abandoning years of meticulous planning rather than harming an innocent, or Songchu causing to sacrifice her to save her homeland. Those all embody the spirit of Langqiu's people protecting their land.
就知道你心软又固执，不过别那么认真嘛，这可是一个皆大欢喜的故事哦。松雀在影坛重塑身体，掌握影的全能，而你也因为成功解决影灾，第一次来到了现实的月球基地。
I know you are softy and stubborn too, but come on, don't take it so seriously. The story actually has a happy ending. Songchu managed to reshape her body and seize control over Shadow at the Pool of Shadows. And you made it to the moon base in reality for the first time after successfully resolving the Shadow Calamity.
你现在不仅能保留之前轮回的记忆，还在这艘搭载你终端的飞船上结识地球伙伴。唉，可别有了新朋友就忘了一直全力支持你的小 V 啊。
Not only you retain the memories of all your past samsaras, but you have also made friends with Earth aboard the spaceship that holds your terminal. I just wish that you don't forget about me, who has always been there, supporting you every step of the way.
Vita， 既然上一次轮回的变量与过去没什么不同，为什么我们能成功？
Vita, if there was not any differences in the variables of the last samsara compared to all the previous ones, why did it work this time?
当然是因为小 V 的热心帮助啦。
Because of my help, of course.
不，是因为希娜迪亚，对吗？虽然克拉丽他们都不记得希娜的存在，但上一次成功解决隐灾的轮回，是我们首次有希娜相伴，这一点我不会记错。
No, it was because of Sena Dia, wasn't it? Even though Coralie and the others can't even remember her, the last samsara, when we resolved the Shadow Calamity, was the first time she was with us. I know, I'm not wrong about that.
唉，真是的，我明明花了好大的功夫切断你和他的联系，让你不再执着于希娜，摆脱他强加给你的目标，你怎么还在念叨呀？等等，你都想起来了。
This is so frustrating. I went to great lengths to sever your ties with her, hoping you would stop obsessing over Sena and forget the goals she imposed on you. Yet here you are, still blubbering about her. Wait, you remember everything now?
不止这些，还有你为了提高解决隐灾效率，用袭击的方式将我踢出系统，想捉弄德丽莎，致使系统故障，不得不删除男性账号，以及不久前你在欧夏制造的恐怖事件。
Not only that, I also remember how you kicked me out of the system to tackle the Shadow Calamities more efficiently. How you pulled a prank on Teresa that causes a system error and led to the deletion of all mail accounts. And how you orchestrated that Arius attack in Osha not too long ago.
都是误会嘛，如果不是小 V 辛苦付出，你们只能困在他的美好幻梦里过家家，这位小气的神明才不会现身呢。哎呀，想想他那个气急败坏的模样，真想再看一次呀。
Okay, and this is who seemingly should be Dreamseeker? I don't know. I think the hair and this white strings kinda make sense. But that's it. It's also very long. I think Dreamseeker's hair is also very, very long too. It's all a misunderstanding. If I had not done what I did, you would all be trapped playing house in her pretty dreams. There's no way that pretty goddess would have shown herself. Just think of how waxed she looked. I would love to see that again.
看起来已经没问题了。起来活动一下，到处走走吧。就算是电子生命，也需要有放松的时刻，是不是？
Whoa! Time for a relaxation. That's what she told us. Oh my god, we are on the moon base! Is this the first time on the moon base? Look at this supply of Kiana. This is the first thing I see. This is the secret shop. Maybe it's not that secret, but I think Klein did pick up this supply. Oh, there. Ronya, May. Delisha, Teresa. I'll say hi to them first. Everyone has been worried about you. Okay, let's go say hi to Bronya May.
寻梦者，你感觉好点了吗？如果还是感觉意识不清的话，可以多休息一会儿。
Dreamseeker, are you feeling better now? You can rest a bit more if you still don't feel like yourself.
虽然大家都很想早日解开围绕着火星的众多谜团，但你的健康状况更重要。
We are all eager to solve the mysteries about Mars, but your health is of great importance.
没错，偶尔也该放下手中的工作，去放松一下。就像笨蛋 Kiana 说过，考前把作业全抛在一边，才有心情应对考试。等等，主教他没在看我们吧？
That's right. You should take a break from work and relax. Like what Diana Idiotka used to say, the only way to be mentally prepared for an exam is to set aside all your homework. Wait, Teresa isn't watching us, is she?
主教早就知道 Kiana 那些偷懒的理论，以前还让我多多监督。说到这个，寻梦者，无论如何不要勉强自己，也不要把身体上的不适偷偷藏在自己心里。
The Overseer is well aware of Kiana's theories of slacking off. She even told me to keep an ear out for such things. Speaking of which, whatever happened, Dreamseeker, you must not push yourself too hard or keep any physical discomfort a secret.
那可是笨蛋的行为哦。你是我们重要的朋友，有任何问题，大家都会帮助你。
Yeah, it would be stupid to do that. You are an important friend to us. We will all lend a hand if you need help. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are important just because we can help awake Kiana. Simply by this reason already. I'll say hi to partners? Partners. Oh, my keyboard don't want to work. Really?
寻梦者，你还好吗？想不到系统幕后还有一股强大的神秘力量，不知道接下来会遇到什么冒险。
Dreamseeker, are you alright? None of us would have guessed there's actually a powerful, mysterious force behind the system. I wonder what adventures lie ahead of us.
不过放心吧，按照老师们的安排，我们这次会与你一起进入系统完成任务，保障你的安全。
But rest assured, according to the plan, we will be entering the system with you this time to complete the mission and ensure your safety.
虽然不想打击你，但给寻梦者信心的论据应该是幽兰戴尔老师和主教也会进入系统。既然没我什么事，不如继续测试布罗尼亚前辈的小游戏。
I don't mean to discourage you, but Dreamseeker would feel much more confident knowing that Duranda Sensei and Overseer are also entering the system. Since I'm not needed here, I would better get back to test Bronya Senpai's minigame.
克拉丽，即便如此，我们也不应该懈怠。这次不仅能和寻梦者并肩作战，还可以向前辈学习任务规划和战斗技巧，是锻炼的好机会。
Coralie, even if that's were the case, it's no reason for us to slack off. Not only do we get to fight alongside Entropy this time, but we also have the chance to learn about the task management and battle techniques from Senpais. It's a great opportunity to hone our abilities.
哦，我懂你意思了。放心吧，赫利亚，我会时不时为你创造机会， 让你在幽兰戴尔老师面前好好表现。就用替我打扫实验室2周作为交换吧。
Oh, I get what you mean now. Rest assured, Helia. I will make opportunities for you to shine in front of Durandal Sensei. In return, how about you sweep the lab for me for 2 weeks? Man, I was missing Coralie in chapter 4.
不必了，克拉丽。
That won't be necessary, Coralie.
嚯，不感兴趣吗？可我记得你的屏幕壁纸全都是老师的照片。好吧，打扫1周我也能接受。
Oh, not interested. I remember you solely use her pictures as your wallpaper. You know what? 1 week might also be fine by me. Coralie Helia isn't even speaking anymore. She's not thinking about how long she has to spend sweeping, is she? 1 day? What? Okay, Prometheus. Klein. Oh, Klein is here too.
你好，寻梦者，欢迎来到修伯利安11号。
Hello, Dreamseeker. Welcome to Hyperion 11.
好亲切的气息。我们3个说不定很合得来。
You feel familiar? The 3 of us might get along pretty well. Yeah, we are literally like simulation, the same simulation as Elysian Realm was. So Klein kinda expert here.
你是指程序生命，还是有常识的老实人，还是勤勤恳恳的打工人气质？
What do you find familiar? A programmer being, a sensible and honest person, or a hardworking employer?
这3个选项真是难以抉择。但我们的确是一条产业链上密不可分的伙伴。寻梦者生产数据给17号，17号分析反馈给寻梦者，而我来负责物资补给。
That's a tough choice, but we are indeed inseparable partners of the same product line. Dreamseeker feeds data to number 17. Number 17 analyzed it and provides feedback to Dreamseeker, and I am responsible for the supply.
我拒绝接受这个说法，克莱因。在我停下手头的工作之前，我永远需要你施以援手，提高需求完成效率。
I can't agree with that description. Line, I always need your support before I can pause my current work. It helped me manage the demands more efficiently.
好吧，今天的任务也放在吧台上吧，我稍后会处理。不过，我们现在是不是有了一位可靠的新帮手？
Alright, please leave today's task on the counter. I will deal with them later. But I am right in assuming that we have a new member on our team. Someone reliable. You mean me? Maybe next time? Lee. Okay, delicious. Crazy. Man, is this? Maybe it will be our simulated universe part 2? My god, wait a minute. Actually, instead of Elysian Realm, we will have something like Mars Realm.
寻梦者，看来你没有什么大碍了，要和大家一起讨论一下之后的行动吗？
It like literally looks like the Elysian Realm from the lodge on the left, some database on the right, and the simulation in the middle. You look okay now, Dreamseeker. Want to join us and discuss what to do next?
没关系，等你准备好了。
Okay, we start. Okay, Vita, do you have something to say? Can I kick you? No. Ah, so happy to see her. Where's Ai-chan? Like in chapter 1, she was not alone, Vita. Okay, anyway, let's go.
看来你没有什么大碍了。
Yes, coming.
我把大家都叫过来。
Alright, I will get everyone here. Also
看来
Durandal.
大家都到齐了，我们开始吧。首先，最重要的议题当然是
Looks like everyone is here, so let's get started. First of all, the primary issue today would be...
先等等啊，为什么我被大家团团围住，好像是在被审问一样呢？
Hold a second. Why am I surrounded? Are you interrogating me?
恭喜你答对了，毫无信誉可言的被告人，请你回答陪审团最想知道的问题。
That's correct. Faceless defendant, please answer the question that the jury is most interested in.
那个在最后关头突然从天上冒出来，只用了一击就击败了你精心准备的秘密武器，把我们全部扔出了系统的一脸傲慢的家伙，到底是什么人？
Who was that arrogant-looking person who jumped up from the sky at the last moment, defeated you carefully prepared secret weapon in one strike, and threw us all off the system?
啊？怎么感觉你好像趁机嘲讽了我一句？
This is so cool.
哎呀，其实我也不是很清楚啦。
Huh? Did you just mock me with that question? Honestly, I'm not sure myself.
检测到说谎者常见的含混不清，避开重点。警告一次。
Ambiguity and sidestepping detected. Typical of lying. This is your first warning.
别想耍花招，维塔。这里是月球基地，我们有很多种办法制衡你的能力，你引以为傲的精神操作起不了作用。我们可不是出于好心才同意你留在这里的。
Don't even try any tricks, Vita. This is a moon base. You have many ways to counter your powers. Those mental manipulation tricks you are so proud of don't work here. And we didn't agree to keep you here out of kindness.
哦，所以你们不辞辛苦把寻梦者从火星拉过来，就是为了这个？这么不信任他呀？
Oh? So this is why you went to such trouble getting Dreamseeker all the way from Mars? Seems like you don't trust her at all.
别想了，我们不信任的是你。不对，休想转移话题。我们忍你很久了，停止你的谜语人行为。今天必须把你知道的都告诉我们。
Don't get this wrong. It's you we don't trust. Wait, you're not changing the subject. Enough with the riddles. We have tolerated you long enough. You need to tell us everything you know today. Oh god, this pause. Oh, look! Don't make this face! Oh my god, she's so damn cute.
唉，好吧，我想想，
Alright, let me think.
一言以蔽之，那孩子就是火星的神哦。
Simply put, that child is the goddess of Mars. Firstly, you call her child? Secondly, I thought Xanadu is goddess of Mars.
我们的星球还有神存在。
There's a goddess on our planet? On our simulation air.
超越人质的化身，全能的统合者，高位的意志，随你怎么叫。只不过，人类素来喜欢把这种只可仰望的存在敬为神明而已。
A being that transcends human wisdoms. A unified of authorities. A higher will. Call it what you will. Yet humans tend to refer to such entities which can only revere as god or goddess.
从我了解到的火星文明片段来看，在这颗星球变成现在这个混沌的样子之前，它就已经是这样高位的存在了。
From what I have learned about Martian civilization, it seems she was already an elevated being even before this planet descended into its current chaos.
而如今，在这个巨大的量子计算机中，它更是绝对的掌控者，最高权限的超级管理员，整个寻梦之旅的发起者。
And now, within this gigantic quantum computer, she is the absolute ruler, the supreme administrator with the highest privilege, and the initiator of this whole dream-seeking journey.
为寻梦者在系统中留下任务，让他一次次模拟真实的历史轮回，尝试解决隐灾的，就是这位任性的神。
It was this whimsical goddess who assigned mission to Dreamseeker, programming her to repeatedly simulate true historically cycles in an attempt to resolve shadow calamities.
不过我得到的都是这些偏侧面的信息，至于他的个人情况一概不知。我和你们一样，这是第一次见到他，连他到底叫什么我都不清楚。
But all I have is indirect information like this. I don't know anything about who she really is. Just like you, it was the first time I have ever seen her, and I don't even know her name.
火星的神。
The goddess? Mars? Who is red-haired girl? Spire? Where gods reside? Curse in the shadows is in fact. Unmarked gravestone is for Ark of the Apocalypse gone. No, that's not what happened. Not Ark of the Apocalypse. Also not red-haired girl. Also not that last one. Spy where gods reside. Okay, this is creepy.
寻梦者，
Layla?
寻梦者，你还好吗？
Dreamseeker. Dreamseeker. Are you okay? You're not okay.
耶拉，
Layla.
雷耶拉，这就是他的名字。我也不知道该怎么解释，但我总觉得应该是这样。
Layla. That's her name. I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel like this is it.
啊，那就没错了。果然，那个时候你是和他连结在了一起，你所体会到的也都是他的情感和记忆。至于你们可以连结在一起的理由，想必你也已经很清楚了吧？
I see. Just as I suspected, you were connected with her at that moment. And what you feel were her emotions and memories. As for why the two of you could connect, you must be aware of it by now, right? Okay, I understand why Vita like our Dreamseeker so much. Because very likely Dreamseeker is also a proxy from Layla.
他和我长得一模一样。
She looks just like me.
没错。至于你和他的具体关系，我就不猜了，会勾起我的一些伤心事呢。不如问问地球的各位，他们对这种事可有经验了。
That's right. I won't try to guess your relationship. It's a sad topic for me, honestly. You might want to ask your friends from Earth. They're quite the experts in those matters.
虽然这么说有点奇怪，不过确实，这类事情我们还挺熟的，所以之前也没有太吃惊。
This might sound strange, but we are indeed familiar with those kind of stuff. So we were not really surprised earlier.
像是什么同一具身体里住着两个人格啦，肾痕转录的外形相同的另一个生命啦。
Yeah, things like two personalities in one body, a different life, with the same appearance transcribed from stigma.
还有同一个意志不同方向的延伸诞生的两个个体，或是靠着意识之剑形成的，继承了记忆却性格不同的存在。
As well as two individuals born at the same will, extending in different directions, or a being created by the key of sentience that develop a different character despite inheriting her memories.
更不用提复制人、克隆体、量产机、混钢身体，甚至还有能复现人类外貌的外星人。
Not to mention replicas, clones, mass-produced models, Solium bodies, or even aliens who can take on human appearances. Not to mention different universes who also look just like you. For example, Captain Verse.
你们确实经历的还挺丰富。原来在地球，这种情况很普遍吗？
You guys have been through quite a lot, I see. So, am I correct to assume that this is a common situation on Earth?
不，那倒不是。有时候我也挺纳闷的，我们这一个班还真是不简单，藏龙卧虎，个个身怀绝技。但这真的是极个别情况，请不要对地球产生奇怪的误会。
No. This is the least. Sometimes I also wonder how this team is full of the strangest talents, but this is really an extreme case, so please don't think this is what the entire Earth-like is.
总之，你也不用太担心，我们基本上把可能的情形都经历过一遍，不管你是哪种情况，都可以找到经验者给你做对口心理辅导。
Yeah, Earth is okay? Earth is good. To sum up, there's no need to be overly worried. Basically, we have experienced all possible scenarios, so no matter which category your circumstances fall into, you can find someone with the same experience to help you.
谢谢你，德丽莎，你是为了让我放松下来才说这些的吧？我现在好多了。
Thank you, Teresa. I'm sure you only said that to ease my nerves. I'm feeling much better now.
啊？可我明明是认真的。算了，好像不适合解释。
Huh? But I mean every word of it. Never mind. Explaining probably won't help much anyway.
抱歉打断各位，不过在 Vita 打算趁乱逃脱之前，我希望他能回答另一个关键的问题。
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but before Vita tries to slip away amid the chaos, hope she could answer another important question.
哦，你会这么积极还真是稀奇。难道德丽莎所说的这次的新乘客就是你？
Oh, it's rare for you to take an initiative. Are you the new passenger Teresa mentioned?
是的，这次我也会和各位一起参与探索。这都要多亏了普罗米修斯和特斯拉博士的共同努力，在地球搭建出了能实时连接系统的终端。
Yes, I will be joining everyone in the exploration this time. Thanks to the combined efforts of Prometheus and Dr. Tesla, we have established a terminal on Earth that connects to the system in real life.
我和赫利亚也会参加哦，这次可是个超级大团队呢。
Helen and I will be joining as well. It's going to be a big group this time.
为了下一次探索的顺利 ，Vita， 我希望你能告诉我们，为什么那位蕾耶拉会把你们扔出了系统？
For the success of our next exploration, Vita, could you explain why Layla removed you from the system?
既然是他为寻梦者指定了在系统中探索的任务，又为什么要刻意为难他？
If she is the one who set up tasks for Dreamseeker in the system, why would she create obstacles to hinder her progress? Okay, this is a rare, ashamed Vita. I need to picture this.
这副表情，你这家伙果然还有什么瞒着我们？
I knew you are still hiding something from us.
该怎么说呢？其实，在寻梦者终于成功解决了这段历史上的隐灾之后，系统就开放了下一扇区。我偷偷瞄了一眼，大概是100年前的朗丘，应该就是下个阶段的任务目标。
How should I put it? The truth is, after Dreamseeker successfully sorted out the shadow calamity in this part of history, the next sector was unlocked in the system. I took a peek. It turns out our next objective is Langqiu from 100 years ago.
但被那个任性的神牵着鼻子走，多不爽啊！所以我就带着寻梦者继续登陆了已经攻略的山区，想看看能不能把那个神调出来。大概就是这么回事。
But it's really a pain to be led around by that capricious goddess. So I persuade Dreamseeker to log into the sector we had already cleared, thinking we might just lure her out. That's pretty much what happened.
难怪分析结果显示，那些奇奇怪怪的轮回都是毫无意义的脏数据。
我还以为是有人在阻止我们深入探索，现在看来，这明明是对维塔你乱来的警告吧。
It's no surprise that their analysis results indicates all those bizarre samsaras are essentially useless dirty data. I initially thought someone was stopping us from digging deeper, but it was actually a warning about your reckless actions, Vita.
也就是说，只要按照雷耶拉为我设定的任务目标，去下一善区100年前的廊丘，解决那里的灾难，就能挖掘出更多的秘密，离真相更进一步。
This means, as long as I follow the task Layla has set up for me, proceed to the next sector, Langqiu from a century ago, and solve the calamities there, I should be able to dig up more secrets and get one step closer to the truth.
应该是吧，不过我还是觉得我的方法更有效率。你看，他这不是被迫现身在我们面前了吗？
I suppose so, but I still find my way more efficient. See, we even forced her to make an appearance.
然后就把我们全踢了出来，让我们一无所获，中断了探索。维塔，别再耍你的小聪明，不然你迟早会付出代价，或者我会让你付出代价。
And then we were all kicked out, forced to end our exploration without discovering anything. Vita, no more of your clever tricks, or you will pay the price sooner or later. I promise you that.
好啦好啦，我知道了，这次我一定乖乖的。我们就6个人一起亲密无间的合作吧，好吗？
Alright, alright. I get what you are saying. I promise I will be good this time, okay? Let's work together like a family. All 6 of us. Back to the present.
还说什么6个人一起亲密合作，这不是上来就少了一半吗？
While he talk about all the 6 of us working together, we are down by half right from the start.
即使如此，我们也要尽力而为。
We still need to give it our all, no matter the circumstances.
哦，好多人啊！
Whoa, that's quite a crowd. So this is Langqiu for century ago.
年轻人，我看你骨骼清奇，正是老夫苦寻半生的奇才呀！来，我这一本秘传妙法。
Hello, young lady. Judging by your extraordinary abilities, you must be the genius I have been seeking for decades. It's a secret tome that I...
谢谢，谢谢。
Thank you. Thank you.
大师预测，初一押宝，历史胜率10成有9。哎，来啊，兄弟，博个彩头。
Prophecy from a true seer. 90% winning rate. Come and try your luck.
哎，小老板，票子要不要？
Hey there. Want a ticket?
也说的呀，卖不卖啊？
We also buy tickets if you want to sell.
妈妈，我也要参加识书战争，我也要打比赛。
Mom, I also want to take part in the 10 Shus War. 10 Shus War? Okay. They are getting more and more.
好，我们小乖长大了也参加。
True, my dear. You can once you have grown up.
一定。可是我要什么时候才能长大呀？
Great. But when will that be?
这就是100年前的廊丘吗？感觉和100年后的气氛完全不同。
Is this Langqiu from 100 years ago? It feels completely different from how it is a century later.
是啊，跟100年后相比，很有活力。这种既熟悉又陌生的体验还蛮有趣的。
Yes, it's more vibrant. It's interesting how a place can feel foreign and familiar at the same time.
其实之前的几次奇怪的轮回，比这个给人的冲击还要更大。我甚至都要怀疑，是不是又做了梦中梦。
I actually found those previous strange samsaras even more shocking than this. I even wondered if I was dreaming within a dream. The previous samsaras, like chapter 4, was definitely very funny. Especially with maid outfit, Lantern, and Seraphim with her inner thoughts.
辛苦你了，之后我们俩会阻止。我们俩的话估计阻止不了吧。
That must have been really tough for you. We will make sure this never happened again. Actually, I don't think we can do that by ourselves.
不过我们会陪在你身边，至少我们可以一起面对之后的冒险，这样的回忆就不会那么寂寞了。
But at least we will be on your side and face the adventures together. So when you look back, it won't feel as lonely.
哼哼，毕竟你可是我们驾驶休伯利安11号从第4行星轨道接回来的，和我们待在一块最安心，也情有可原。
After all, it is us who picked you from the 4th planet's orbit in Hyperion 11. So I guess it makes perfect sense that you would feel safer with us.
那是什么像是雏鸟情节一样的说法？对寻梦者也太失礼了。
You are making it sounds like conditioning a pet, which comes across as quite disrespectful to Dreamseeker.
说到那次任务，就不得不提赫利亚忘记关闭观测微引力透镜的镜头盖，导致成像起火的事。赫利亚，在那之后，你有好好反省吗？
It just reminds me of how you forgot to put the lens cap back on after observing gravitational microlensing and ending up burning the imaging. Did you learn your lesson, Helia?
我可是因为你的失误，不得不重写了1周的任务报告。
I had to rewrite a whole week's mission reports because of your mistake.
我为失误起火烧掉你的任务报告一事道歉。等等，是你看见起火后兴冲冲的把还没写的任务报告丢进来的吧？
I apologize for accidentally causing the fire and burning your reports. Wait, didn't you eagerly throw the unfinished reports in the fire yourself?
我不管，反正我的任务报告被烧掉了，就是你干的。
That's irrelevant. My reports were burnt, and you were responsible for that.
先不说那个，克拉丽。按理说，在你说出大话后，应该举证一些至少能够展示我们可靠一面的履历。
Let's set that aside for now, Coralie. Typically, after you talk big like that, you should at least provide some examples then. Demonstrate our reliability.
我们有那种东西。
Do we have anything like that?
打起来了，打起来了！
Fight, fight!
又到我了。
Oh, it's Lantern?
来了。
Okay, we are in the new Langqiu and this... It's completely new map. It means more exploration. I guess?
好。
Man. And I'm still not done with Oshi exploring. Okay, we have Lantern. This guy.
好。
Okay, let's go.
是沙弗莱，夺冠热门赔率破百的沙弗莱。
It's Chauvreur, the champion's favorite with an immensely high win rate.
什么？抢玉牌私斗吗？哎，快，我们也去看看。是沙弗莱肯定不输擂台好看。
What? An off-the-record fight over a jade plaque? Come on, we have got to watch this. With Chauvreur involved, it will be just as exciting as an official match.
别急，这时候当街打的男的还少，又不罕见。
Hey, stop pushing! It's not like we are short on street fights these days.
那您倒是让我呀！
Bystander? Does bystander sound like Songchu? Then, why don't you make room for me?
来了。
Hey, I don't wanna see it. Okay, never mind. Young man?
来了。
哇，是您几位？该主意对我们家大师预测起兴趣了。
And by the way, at least once in every chapter we have to go through streets of Langqiu, even if it's 100 years ago. Still, it's streets of Emperor Streets, I mean. Hey, it's you! Have you changed your mind? Interested in learning more about the Master's prophecies?
嘿，
哦
那就得我好好给您说道说道了。我们张大师专治各种不服。
Have you picked some? Hey, it looks like I have got convincing to do. Master Zhang is renowned for winning over skeptics.
众所周知，当下最热门的话题便是这实数战争。
As you all know, the #1 training topic right now is Shus War. Why 10? At least there's war in title and kind of, at least some make sense with this title of chapter 5.
据说这实数战争最开始的时候啊，要几十年才有一届，后来间隔就越来越短，从前几届开始变成了3年一届，说不定再往后啊，就要办成年年都有了。
Legend has it that when the 10 Shus War first began, it was held only once every few decades. Over time, the intervals grow shorter, and more recently, an event has been taking places every 3 years. Who knows, we might even be celebrating it annually.
这实数战争如今办到第33届，那可是每一届都人才辈出啊！
And now, we are about to hold the 33rd 10 Shus War. God, it's an event that brings together a diverse range of talents.
像是上届的瑟拉佩姆大人，那神秘、那风采、那英姿，大家都压他一举夺魁，结果您猜怎么着？人预选赛就淘汰了。
I still remember Lady Seraphim from the last time, mysterious, enchanting, elegant. Everybody was waiting on her to be the champion. And guess what? She got eliminated in the preliminary rounds.
这可把跟着张大师反买的哥们儿乐坏了呀！所以我就说，不信大师怎么富贵，不信大师如何发财？怎么样？您几位不意思意思给大师压个辛苦钱？
Good news for those who bet against Master Zhang. That's why I'm telling you. Belief in Master Zhang is the quickest way to get rich. So what do you think? Want to show our esteemed master some monetary appreciation for this excellent work? Okay, we found out there's 33rd war going on.
来了。考虑不拘的话，找个人背着我才更有效率。
Woman
几
in
位
the...
外来的客人，你们是来参赛的吗？
Hello, I see you are not around here. Are you in town for the competition? Why are you hiring here? I'm not aware of any competition. You're very suspicious.
那些事情无关紧要，看你们的样子，应该未被神眷顾。
But that doesn't matter. From the looks of you, I doubt you are blessed by gods.
不要沮丧，不论在哪里，总有被选中、被优待、被始终注目的人。只有被选中之人能去往瑞木，不觉得不公平吗？
Don't lose heart. Across the world, there are always those who are chosen and privileged, basking in all the direction. Only the chosen can travel to Ruimu. Don't you think that's unfair?
而我就是船夫的歌哨，为那些未被特殊对待的人发出引渡的信号。
And I am the boatsman whistle, sending the signal of departure to those who are ill-treated.
那不就是字面意义上的偷渡客吗？
That's illegal immigration, isn't it?
这个形容未免有些刻薄。鸟儿尚且能选择栖木，我们又为何不能选择栖身之所？难道就因为我们没有被赋予力量吗？
Why the harsh words? If birds can choose their trees, why can't we humans choose where we want to live? Just because we are not endowed with powers?
实数战争，这字眼听起来可不是很和平。
The Ten Shus War? That sounds like the opposite of peace.
原来树在100年前不是什么稀罕玩意儿啊。
Turns out Shu are not exactly rare 100 years ago. Back on the Amber Streets.
嘘，这边好像有声音。
There's someone speaking there.
你已经被包围了，识相的话就放下玉牌，乖乖滚蛋，还能留你一条小命。
Oh, I already like this girl. Just from the silhouette and appearance, already my favorite. Yeah, surrounded. Drop the jade plaque and leave quietly, and we might just spare your life.
切，你们要玉牌干什么？这么想参加实数战争？以你们的身手，恐怕有点儿。
What do you want with these jade plaques? Are you so eager to fight in the Ten Shus War? Judging by your combat skills, I don't think.
谁不知道有了这个才能去瑞木？我们对那什么破比赛才没兴趣。但一个参赛者最多可以带2个随从一起去，对吧？我们就可以和老大一起。
I don't know, the plaque is a ticket to Reboot. We have no interest in that silly games, but we hear that each participant is allowed to bring 2 companions, which means we can accompany the boss.
哎呀，你少说2句行不行？咱自家的事跟他废什么话？喂，把玉牌交给我们。
No way. Wait a minute. Is this Changshui? No. Why? She looks so Changshui-like. Shut up. It's none of her business. Hey, give us the jade plaque.
要是我拒绝呢？
What if I refuse?
那我们可就要来硬的了。
Then we will do it the hard way.
啊，这下要怎么办呢？
Changshui! Oh my god, this is actually Changshui! No way I liked her. Oh my god. What should I do now? Yes, I want her.
陈学姐，等等，为什么100年前的langqiu也会有陈学姐？而且，她这身打扮看起来相当，不羁。奇怪，她从没对我提起过这个。
Changshui? Wait, what is she doing in Langqiu 100 years ago? And this outfit of her looks very rebellious? Strange. She has never mentioned it to me.
啊，看来你想解开的谜团又多了一个。不过既然是100年前，他大概率不认识你，问他也没用啦。
Looks like you have here another mystery to solve. But since we have traveled back 100 years ago, I doubt she will recognize you, so it's probably no use in asking her.
但毕竟那是陈学姐，于情于理我也不能。等等，他们在干什么？
But it's Changshui. Surely I can't just... Wait, what are they doing?
光天化日之下绑人，这可不能坐视不管了。我们这就去救人。
Are they trying to kidnap her in broad daylight? We can't just sit back and watch. We have gone to save her.
等等，我有一个计划。
Calm down. I have a plan. The plan? "30 minutes later, in the suburbs?"
所以，有人能总结一下眼下的情况吗？总感觉刚才也发生过类似的对话。
So, can anyone explain me to what's going on? I feel like this conversation has happened before.
刚才那2个绑匪不是说了还有个老大吗？比起当场抓住他们，不如像这样跟踪他们，顺藤摸瓜把他们的老巢给端了，一劳永逸。
Didn't those 2 kidnappers mention they have a boss? Instead of capturing them on the spot, we should follow them to their hideouts and take care of all of them at once.
确实很合理。如果你能提前跟我们商量一下就更好了。
That makes sense, but it would be better if you could explain it to us in advance.
唉，这不是时间紧迫，来不及解释了吗？
Well, we were sort of in a hurry, so there was no time to explain.
你总是这样，之前在飞船上也是，突然就把所有灯全关了，我还以为是遇到了袭击，结果只是为了看星星。
You're always doing this. Remember back on the spaceship when you suddenly turned off all the lights? I thought we were under attack, but you just wanted to stargaze.
那颗星星很漂亮，对吧？所以我才想让赫利亚也看看的。结果你如临大敌，抱着武器冲过来问我敌人在哪。啊，好好的气氛都被你毁了。
Wasn't that star beautiful? That's why I wanted to see it, Helia. But instead, you came rushing over with your weapon, asking where the bad guys were. You completely ruined the moment.
是你过于随心所欲了吧？我还不是因为担心你的安危。
Isn't it you who being too reckless? I only did that because I was worried about your safety.
嘘，小声点，他们老大回来了。
With everyone, their boss is back.
老大，你回来了，老大！你看，我们这次抓了条大鱼。
Boss, you're back. Check it out. We have caught someone important this time. I think the fact that they were able to carve Changshui means that Changshui has the same plan to deal with those gang.
不许吵吵，人在哪儿呢？
Your voice down. Where is the person watching?
刚才还在这儿呢。喂，你看到了吗？
Huh? Huh? She was right here a second ago. Hey, did you see her?
不是你负责看着他，我在这边望风吗？
Huh? I thought you were supposed to keep an eye on her. And I was just on lookout.
那你这望风也望的不是很成功啊！人跑了你都没看到。
It's not like you did an amazing job keeping watch. You didn't even notice her escape.
都别吵了，没用的废物，快去找！
Shut up, you useless fools. Go find her.
什么情况？陈雪自己跑了？
What happened? Did Changshui escape on her own?
看来这群绑匪比我们想象中还要愚蠢一些。
Seems like those kidnappers are even more stupid than we thought.
陈雪姐不会有事吧？
Is Changshui gonna be okay? Trust me, she's gonna be okay. My god, she looks scarred.
你的陈学姐一个人能打他们10个，很显然是抱着和我们类似的目的才假装被绑架的。
Changshui can single-handedly take down a dozen of them. It's clear she faked her own kidnapping with the same intention as ours.
不过她干嘛选择这个节点逃跑？是不是她的目的已经完成了？
But why did she choose to run? She has already achieved her goal.
老大，我们回来了。
Boss, we are back.
怎么样？有发现了吗？
Did you find anything?
有一些，但老大您可不能生气。
Yes, but promise us you won't be mad, boss.
我们发现他把您珍藏的，传言是从利托斯特大人办公室里偷出来的木雕偷走了。
We found out that she stole the wooden sculpture from your collection, the one that was said to be taken from Lito's office.
什么？
What?
有没有觉得，从到这里开始，就不断有熟悉的名字出现在耳边？瑟拉佩姆、沙弗莱，现在又多了利托斯特。
Has it ever occurred to you that we have been hearing lots of familiar names since we got here? Seraphim, Savre, and now Litos.
好家伙，什么实数战争？这根本就是七术团建嘛！
This 10 Shus War is more like a team bonding game for the 7 Shus.
我记得松雀提起过，正是他们7位数齐心协力封印了大隐灾，才保住廊丘一方安宁。所以他们出现在这里并不奇怪。
Sonjing once mentioned that it took the joint efforts of the 7 Shus to seal away the shadow calamities and keep Langqiu safe. So I'm not surprised to see them here.
我更在意的是， 这个从名字开始就相当可疑的实数战争，到底是做什么的？
What concerns me is what this suspiciously named Shus War is actually about.
原来如此，看来你们确实对实数战争一无所知，也就不可能跟这些人有瓜葛。
Hello? I see. So it's true that you know nothing about the Shus War, which means you can't be involved with those people.
他什么时候出现的？完全没有察觉到他的气息。该说不愧是灯吗？
Since when she did get here, I didn't sense her at all. Should I say, as expected of Lantern?
别那么惊讶，我跟你们的目的应该是相同的。那个被绑架的女孩似乎已经自行逃脱了，看来这次的任务会很简单。
Don't act so surprised. I'm here for the same reason as you. That kidnapped girl appears to have escaped on her own, so this mission should be simple.
既然抱着相同的目的，我们就是临时的合作伙伴。我不会过问你们的来历，你们也要当作从未见过我。这是我们这行的规矩。
We are both after the same goal, which makes us temporary partners. I won't prove you into your background, and you will act like you have never met me. That's how business works.
不错的交易，成交。
I would call it a nice deal.
好，我就喜欢你这样爽快的人。再给你们点额外赠礼吧。看起来你们对实数战争有诸多疑问，在行动之前，我可以把我知道的都告诉你们。
Good. I like your straightforwardness. You know what? I will do you another favor. I can see that you have many questions about the Shus War, so I will tell you everything I know before we get moving.
你们想知道什么？
No, tell me what you want to know. About the Shus?
祭神仪式、骑士选拔、御影朝礼，它有诸多别名。廊丘人信仰神，而实数战争根其目的是为居于高塔顶端的神拔擢轻视神旗。
A god honoring ritual, a selection of knights. The Shadow Pilgrimage. It goes by many names. The people of Langqiu are deeply religious, and the purpose of the Shus War is to choose servants for the gods who dwell atop the high tower.
通俗来说，在预选赛的擂台上打败所有对手，就可以前往瑞木。在瑞木的决胜中亦不落败，即可登上神塔，侍奉神。
Generally speaking, you can travel to Remu after defeating all your opponents in the preliminary rounds. If you win the final round there, you will be granted the privilege to ascend the divine power and serve the gods.
最初的实数战争的确只有10位参与者，现今历有33届，早已不受10人限制。倒不如说，在报名仪式上撤去了门槛，也因此成了一桩民间盛会。
The first Shus War had only 10 participants. Since then, 32 events take place, with the number of participants no longer limited to 10. With the registration barrier lifted, the battle has become a celebration for all.
你们想知道什么？
About the Shus?
所谓术，就是当前依然保有成为受选骑士资格的人。
The so-called Shus are those who are currently qualified to be knights. And Shu is mastery in Chinese, I think.
你们知道玉牌吧？玉牌是实数战争的参与凭证，会为参赛者带来一定程度的能力加成，效果因人而异。比如对我，就几乎没有作用。
You know the Jade Plaque, right? It's a ticket for participating in the Shus War. It grants a unique bonus to each participant, though the effect varies from person to person. For instance, it had almost no effect on me.
要是输了哪场比赛，那么玉牌消失的同时，选手被称为术的资格也就随之丧失。
If you are defeated in a match, your Jade Plaque will vanish, and you will lose your status as a Shu.
你们想知道什么？
Rimu?
那是人人向往的永夜之城，就连神所端坐的高塔神之居所，也只有从瑞木才能瞻仰。
Rimu. It's the city of eternal night where everyone longs to be. Even the tower where gods receive can only be admired from Rimu.
实数战争在langqiu举行预选赛，而瑞木则是举行决赛的城市。通过登台遴选赢得门票之人，可携带最多2名同行人员一同前往。
The preliminary rounds of the 10 Shus War are held in Langqiu, while the final round takes place in Rimu. Competitors who secure a spot through the preliminaries are allowed to bring up 2 companions with them to Rimu.
进入的门槛高，又多才俊之士，让瑞木连发展速度都比周边城市快了一大截。久而久之，langqiu便传瑞木奇人异事随处可见，人们向往瑞木也就不奇怪了。
With its strange entranced equipments, Rimus attracts a wealth of talents, fostering rapid development that outpace neighboring cities. Over time, Langqiu has come to recognize that Rimu is a hub of unique talents, so it's no surprise that many people aspire to move there.
你们想知道什么？
Well, we're done with this.
那就开始行动吧。
Then, let's get started.
我需要对他们进行逐一审问，以确认他们背后是否还有其他犯罪团伙。
I need to interrogate the suspect separately to determine if there's a larger criminal organization behind them.
可以的话，我希望尽量不和他们发生正面冲突，因为一旦进入战斗，我很可能会下意识出手过重，不方便之后的审问。
I would prefer to avoid direct confrontation if possible. If a fight breaks out, I might hit them too hard, making future questioning more difficult.
所以，我们要在不被他们发现的前提下，缴获他们的武器，迅速结束战斗。
So, our goal is to seize their weapons without being noticed and end the battle swiftly.
先偷武器，然后背后偷袭是吧？太棒了！我最喜欢的就是这样光明磊落的战法。
So, we're going to steal their weapons and attack them from behind. That sounds perfect. I do appreciate a firefight.
这哪里光明磊落了？
You call this a fair fight? Yes.
保命的家伙，竟然就这么放在这里！
I can't believe they just left their weapons lying around like this.
乌合之众罢了。
A bunch of amateurs.
要不干脆还是……
Why won't we just…
不行，要抓活的。
No, we need them alive. Do we bonk them one after another?
这个时候就要看准了，给他一锤！
Time to hammer
快
head
偷
down.
到一边！
Quick, then hit to the side. Drag. What? Oh. Well, I guess. This does not sound like we are knocking them off.
我放弃了，什么也问不出来。
I give up. I'm not going to get anything from them.
怎么回事？他们几个怎么看都不像硬骨头吧？
What's wrong? I don't think any of them looks like a tough nut to crack.
唉，就是因为这个，几个没骨气的毛贼在看见杀父来的时候，都像是见了鬼一样，要么昏厥，要么直打哆嗦，竟然没有一个人能说出一句完整的话。
Yep, and that's where the problem lies. Those cowardly thieves were intimidated to death by Savra. They either fainted or trembled, and not one of them could say a complete sentence.
可是，我们也不太有审问方面的经验。
and none of us has any experience with interrogations.
嘿嘿，锵锵！这种时候就轮到小 V 出场啦。
Ta-da! So, it's we showtime.
各位亲爱的小朋友们，还记得在飞船上和小 V 老师愉快玩耍的小游戏吗？
Dear friends, remember that cheerful little game we played on the spaceship?
你是说赫利亚连输50把，被你在脸上画了惟妙惟肖的猫胡子的那个游戏吗？
You mean that one that Helia lost 50 times in a round, and you drew cat's whiskers on her face?
你不用描述的这么具体的，克拉丽。
Those details are totally uncalled for, Coralie.
没错，事先声明，小 V 可没有作弊哦。你们可是仔仔细细检查过了，飞船上的意识扰动屏蔽仪一直开着的呀。
Bingo! Just so you know, I didn't cheat. You checked everything thoroughly, and the mind disturbance shield device was on the entire time.
但还是很奇怪，现在回想起来，我几乎每一局出的都是你最希望我出的牌，这不合常理。
But it was still strange. Now that I think about, I managed to play the card you wanted in almost every round. That just doesn't make any sense.
毕竟赫利亚你精神抗性几乎是0嘛。啊，我错了，别挂掉。啊，这么小气，一点也不好玩。
That's because you practically have no mental resistance. Oh, wait. I was just kidding. Don't hang up on me. It's no fun when everyone can take a joke.
我只是利用了一些语言上的小技巧，成功说服了你按照我的心意行动罢了。
I simply use a few persuasive techniques to guide you.
仅靠语言就能说服对方？
You can guide others with just words?
是不是不相信？慷慨的小 V 老师就破例把这个能力暂时借给你吧。
You don't believe me, do you? Well, since I'm generous, I will make an exception and let you this ability for now.
来，眼见为实。
Come, it's time to see you for yourself.
首先呢，选择亟待说服的对象。就他好了。哇，真可怜！你们刚才对他做了什么过分的事情？
First of all, choose a subject you want to persuade. Let's go with her. Ah, poor little girl. What did you just do to her?
你们要干什么？
What are you going to do?
大概是用某种手段让你说真话。
Something to make you tell the truth, I suppose.
大人，我没有说谎。
Please, I wasn't lying.
供出你们的上级，饶你不死。
Tell us who you work for, and we will spare your life. What? Oh my god, this is just literally from this one event, from some event in last year. Make pursuing dice to clean an agreement. The Flame Chaser summer event.
我真傻，真的。
I feel stupid. I really do. Yeah, I know how it works. Tell me everything you know. Add dice. Oh.
为什么要挖苦我？妈妈
Why? Why did you make fun of me? Mama! Look at the current points. It's a little risky to choose an option with a low success rate. Here's a dice with its max value. You have a 100% rate with it. Okay, this is guarantee, yeah? There's no way there's a minigame.
我
Please don't kill me. I will do anything for you.
其实我是新来的，这是我第一次跟着老大上工，除了把情况搞得更乱之外，我什么也没做呀。
I'm new here, you know. It was my first time working with the boss, and I didn't nothing but mess things up.
虽然我比较机灵，更讨老大喜欢，但是我什么都不知道。各位大人看我涉案未深，就不要让我吃枪子儿了。求求你们了。
I'm smart, so the boss likes me, but I don't know anything about this. Please, I'm not deeply involved in this case. Don't shoot me, I'm begging you.
唉，他从一开始说的就是实话，真无聊。
She has been telling the truth from the very start. Oh, boring.
刚才的对话究竟有什么意义？
What was the point of that conversation?
看不出来吗？刚才我们可是进行了一次概率和精神的博弈啊！只不过对手太弱小，脆弱的心理防线不堪一击，才让你们有了这样的错觉。
Can't you see? We were just playing a game of probability and mental tactics. Unfortunately, our opponent was too weak. Her fragile defense crumbles easily, and that's why you would feel this way.
我感觉自己什么都没做。
I don't feel like I have done anything.
再加上有我在这里，无所不能的小 V 为你保驾护航，觉得太容易，倒也情理之中了。
Plus, I'm here. With the almighty V leading the way, it's only natural if you find it easy.
哦，那你换一个厉害的。
Okay, then let's deal with someone tougher.
就这个吧。他刚才绑人的时候，是不是踹了陈雪一脚？正好给他点颜色看看。
What about this one? He just kicked Chengche when he was tying her up. It's time to teach him a lesson.
放开我！你们要干什么？
His name is literally antagonist. What are you doing? Let me go!
只是希望你能弃恶从善，配合我们而已。
We just want you to repent your wrongdoings and cooperate.
什么？老大他就想赢，老大有什么错？
What? Boss only wants to win. She has not done anything wrong.
没错，都是哥们儿干的，和其他人没有关系。
That's right. It was all me. No one else had anything to do with it.
哦，你很勇嘛。
Whoa, how brave. Is your lucky day, kid? Do you know how to offer? Okay, let's try with 90%. Lucky day.
哥们儿，
Do you know who you offended? There's Chevre. Chevre.
你干嘛？哎呦！
What are you doing?
哥们要是能打沙弗莱，哥们还绑什么票，还抢什么玉牌？
不是，你们不要真把沙弗莱叫来啊！你们这是要哥们死啊
What? Hey, I would not be kidnapping people or robbing jade plaques if I could beat Chevre. Hey, you are not actually bringing her here, aren't you? She's gonna kill me.
那哥们现在就死给你们看好了，就不该带婶子回来，这么多捆自己身上了吗？哥们就应该去摇人，好吧？有那么多的人，我
Then I might as well die right now. I should have never brought those ropes back. No, I'm the one being tied up. I should have called all my bros over.
你现在就去。
You? Go now.
是沙弗莱。好的，大人。
Chevre? Yes, ma'am.
怎么样？是不是很有趣啊？
What do you think? Wasn't that fun?
我虽然不理解，但很有用。他已经同意带我们去找同伙了。
I still don't understand what happened, but it worked. He has agreed to take us to his accomplice,
就是我们刚才听到的那个老大吧？
That will be the boss they mentioned, right?
刚才被他趁乱逃跑了，不能放着不管。
Yes, she slipped away amid the chaos, so we need to go after her.
脑子不行，跑的倒是挺快，没准背后还有大鱼呢。我们追。
Not much of a thinker, but a quick runner, I see. Maybe someone else pulling the strings. Let's go.
老大，
Boss! Shadow calamities?
追上去。
There's no...
我看错了，那边有很多影子怪啊！放过我吧，放过我吧，放过我吧，放过我吧，我不想死啊
Let me go, I don't wanna die, let
别
me...
太吵了。
Don't wanna die? You're too noisy. Okay,
大家要跟上啊！
what did happen 100 years ago? Are the shadows still here? Like, did Willow Shadow spawn? I don't remember.
怎么回事？他好像在刻意引导我们。你们串通好的？
没，不，那也可能哥们真看错了啊！这也快要到地方了，是其他人也不奇怪吧？
I almost here it would be surprising if someone
挺
else
军
is
入
already
瓮的
here.
感觉太明显了。
But it feels like they
是个圈套
want
吧？
us to be here. This must be a trap.
怎么会呢？
How could it be a trap?
不要紧，追上去。
Never mind. Let's go. Yeah, so it is a trap.
老大，
Boss!
你们还绑架我的马仔，我要你们付出冰与火、血与泪的代价！
How dare you kidnap my boys? You are going to pay dearly for this. Your punishment will be severe and relentless. As a puff of white smoke burst from Tavro's gun, the shadow pipe suddenly exploded in the bandit's hand. The powder it contains dissipated, and the fragment fell on the ground without making a sound. Under everyone's gaze, Shaoru raises her arm, pointing the gun to the sky above. As she fires several shots,
沙弗莱，你这是？
Shaoru, what are you? Footsteps echoes from all directions. Those who arrived were all dressed similarly in suits, ties, and sunglasses, somewhat like Shaoru. The woman leading the group smiled and waved from a distance.
哟，沙弗莱，
Lantern organization. Oh my god, that's lanterns! Hi, Shaoru.
真有你的！
Not bad.
就你会摇人。
You're not the only one who can call in reinforcements.
我也会。
So can I.
沙弗莱，你准备了后手，为什么不告诉
Why
我
didn't
们？
you tell us you had a backup
你
plan,
们没问，
like you asked?
而且前辈们不来，我也能搞定。
I hope we'll discover even if you don't show up. If they don't show up.
灯组织有位新人沙弗莱，
Capable
是怎么
recruitment
回
of
事啊？
Lantern Organization.
天上天下，只此一击。
Okay, a little bit of fighting going on. It's already okay. I like that this is not too long, the fights. On this day, everything seems to be happening in a whirlwind. The kidnapping, the pursuit of the criminals, the ambush, the standoff, and the sudden twist of fate. Before long, the bandits later recognized defeat was inevitable, decided to flee. She never even had a chance to reveal her name to her audience, and probably will never. Watching.
站住！
Stop right there. A cornered animal finds the hardest. In the moment of desperation, the bandit leader showed unwavering determination as she battled fiercely for her life against Chevra. In the blink of an eye, she pointed her gun at Chevra. But Chevra moved quicker than her, which was to be expected. Aim, this top contender for the championship and promising new recruitment of the Lantern, even took a moment to casually raise the muzzle. After a moment of hesitation, the desperate enemy turned the gun on herself.
别过来，不让我开枪了！
Don't come closer! Oh, I will put the trigger.
喂，
Hey!
你们竟然会被这招吓住！
This actually works!
真可笑！你们竟然会在乎我的性命！
This is hilarious! You actually care about my life!
真可笑啊！我最后的筹码，竟然是我自己的性命！
I didn't expect that my final leverage would be my own life!
别冲动。对了，那个方法
Calm down. Oh yes, we might try that.
只能试一试。交给你了，寻梦者。
There's no other way. We will leave it to you, Dreamseeker.
你们不曾知晓绝望的滋味。
None of you knows what despair feels like.
就算你这么说，也没有人会给你写墓志铭。我不会心疼你，只会把你喂给那些隐鱼。
Even if you say that, nobody's gonna write an epitaph on your tombstone. I don't pity you at all. I'm only gonna feed you to the shadow first.
你们都是恶毒的帮凶！
You are all accomplices of evil.
好样的，克拉丽，转移他的注意力。
Well done, Coralie. Keep her distracting.
没了，一切都没了。我们的梦想，我们的希望，终结我们苦难的一切，为何又如何？手段卑劣又如何？为了实现夙愿，我什么都能做。
It's gone. Everything's gone. Our dreams, our hope, everything that would have ended our suffering. Yeah, I did bad things and played dirty, but I would do anything to make our dream come true.
不行，别开枪！
No, don't shoot. Also persuasion. This time we use no words and time to show our strength. The choice is yours. Don't be rash, think about your followers.
真的吗？我
It's true. Don't do anything stupid. You can learn from your mistakes and become a better person.
我也不想死啊！
Hey, I don't wanna to die.
抓到你了。
Ah, got you. What a nice picture.
结果最终还是这样的结局啊！
It still end this way.
生有颠连是不公，养有贫富是不公。神赐福，非人人可得，非人人所有，是不公累不公。而实数战争胜者为尊，哼，扪心而问，是否亦是不公？
It's unfair that some people are born into hardships or raised in poverty. It's even worse when God's blessings are not available to everyone. Why are those who win the 10 Shus War so highly revered? Just think about it. Isn't that also injustice?
有能者擂台之上力争上游， 神眷者无需争斗得入瑞幕。只有我们生来无一处可与人相比的人下之人，神选不中，正人不过，哪知我们才最求神恩。
The gifted battle in the arena for the championship, while the blessed gained the entry into Remus effortlessly. But we, the lower class, are born without the assets to compare with others. We are neither chosen by the gods, nor endowed with abilities to win. Yet, it is we who yearn for those gods' blessings the most. Why did we never hear about this Remu in the first 3 chapters?
瑞幕多好啊，神塔多高啊！灯塔精神，封骑士得永生。他们什么都有，还想得永生，还能争永生。
Isn't Remu magnificent? And just look at the size of the divine tower. Only the privileged can ascend it. Pay tribute to the gods. Be ordinary as knights and gain immortality. They already have everything, and now they hunger for immortality too? And it's just there for their talking.
为什么我只是你们进阶路上的一环？为什么我只是这个玩法的一员？
Why am I just a stepping stone on your path to greatness? Why am I merely a cog in the machine?
他在说什么？我怎么一句也听不懂？
What is she talking about? Why can't I understand any of it?
发狂之人的狂语，不必领会。克拉丽，
It's just the mad rambling of lunatic. There is no need to make sense of it. Really?
永生
Immortality?
不错，实数战争为神甄选骑士而举办，胜者成为神之影骑，从此为侍奉神而生，因此也会得到神赐的永生之身。
Also the gods. Again. Which gods? Like literally, which gods? Like not one, but more of it. Exactly. The 10 Shus War in the tournament held to the select knights for the gods. The victors earned the title of Divine Shadow Knight, decided to serve the gods. In return, they are gathered the blessing of immortality. Okay, let me guess. The Langqiu, 100 years later, everyone is just immortal being, and that's why they survived so long. And basically all of this is, I don't know, where in timelines, confusing.
你们终究是一帮刽子手，手上染满人下之人的鲜血。
You're nothing but a bunch of murderers with blood on your hands.
够了，没有人想听犯罪分子给自己的煽情洗白。你们惹的麻烦也够多了，不管哪方面都好好改造吧。
Enough. No one wants to hear the criminals whitewashing herself with sob stories. You have caused enough troubles already, so just focus on bettering yourself in every way.
所有犯罪嫌疑人已全部收监。根据那位头目的供述，我们通过追溯影敌来源，掌握了另一个抢夺玉牌的犯罪团伙的线索。这次你可是立大功了，沙弗莱。
All suspects are now in custody. From the bandits' leader confession, we have traced the source of the shadow pipe and uncovered a clue about another criminal gang targeting Jake Plagues. You have made a significant contribution, Chavre.
我没做什么，大多都是这3位朋友的功劳。这次多谢了。接下来你们有什么打算？
I haven't done much. It's mostly thanks to those 3 friends here. I'm very grateful for your help. What's your next plan?
我打算去实地考察一下那个从一到这里就不停灌进我们耳朵里的史书战争。
I plan to see the 10 Shus War in person. I have been hearing all about it ever since we got here.
克拉丽，你……
Carly, you…
唉，你没听他说吗？要想去瑞木，唯一的办法就是参加这个史书战争。我们的目的可是和主教他们会合，对不对？
Haven't you heard? The only way to get to Remo is by participating in the 10 Shus War. And our goal is to join the Overseer and the others, right?
是吗？那也许我们很快就会再见面了。
I see. It looks like we might meet again soon. Wait, right. Is Teresa and Durandal already there? Yeah, I think they already ended up there.
你们也想参赛吗？往琥珀街走，找利托斯特就行了。这时候那边免不了为实数战争造势，不怕找不到地方。以你们的身手，应该很容易通过报名测试。
You guys want to participate as well? Just head over to Amber Streets and look for Litos. This time of year, they are usually hosting events to promote the 10 Shus War, so you should have no difficulty finding him. With your combat skills, passing the entry test will be a breeze.
不过都这个日子了，往年这时候玉牌也发了个七七八八，今年多了这些不走正道的家伙，估计剩不下几个。你们还是快去吧。
But the Jade Plague were pretty much all handed out this time in previous years. With those troublemakers causing havoc this year, I doubt there are many left. You should hurry.
哇，那还等什么？你们两个别愣着了，不知道一寸光阴一寸金吗？出发，出发！
Well, what are we waiting for? Don't just stand here. Time for the ascents. Let's go, 出发，出发！
我们走了，你们多保重。
Alright, we are leaving. Take care. Okay, I think there is no need to look, and I think this is a good good place to stop the first episode. Looks like we are entering a new story chapter, and chapter 4 were like interlude in between, and it probably will be like 3 chapters part story in this 10 Shus War. The name is also a little bit of because of like 7 Shus. Now we have 10 Shus. What will be next? 100 Shus War or like 100 Shus something? I will see. Anyway, I will be ending episode 1 here. Thank you for watching, listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in the episode 2.